First of all, let me warn you, this is going to be a noisy video. And in order to find a patch of woods that I could set my shelter up into, that had enough trees spread out to put up the lines, I came down to the dog park here in Minneapolis. It's right by the airport. So it's going to get pretty noisy once in a while. But let me run through this and show you what this is about. This is the MSR, excuse me, tarp tent. It was a gift from a friend, and I'm going to use it this year in replacement of that great big green baker shelter. Now, in order to improve this, to make it usable in the boundary waters, I had my wife sew these flaps around the bottom. Now they should keep out the wind, the rain, and the bugs, I hope. Now, because I'll be setting this up in bad weather, or I want to get it set up fast, I marked the back of the tarp with a piece of blue tape. So when it gets pulled out of the bag, I know immediately that that's the back and not the front door, because they look exactly the same. Now for stakes, I'm using these groundhogs. They worked really, really, really well holding up my baker shelter in all kinds of bad weather. Okay, now let me show you the inside. Should have plenty of room in there to sit and cook, get out of the weather. If the weather gets really bad, I can drop that flap. And let me do that real quick. Now I don't use any little gizmos to hold up my lines. I just put a couple loops in there, okay, and zip it closed. I like to keep my thumb in there to keep the rain flap from getting caught up in the zipper. And over on this side, same deal. And that's what it looks like, all closed up. Now, I should be able to sit in there and cook and read in bad weather. The wind can come from the backside, and I should be safe. If it gets real bad, I can always go inside my tent. So there it is, fellow campers and canoe trippers. The Mountain Safety Research tarp tent, altered with big rain and mud flaps for use on my next canoe trip. It's kind of a nifty little gizmo, and it's much smaller to pack and much lighter in weight than my great big baker. Till next time, stay safe, have a good canoe trip.